What's up, brother? I wanted to just take a moment and acknowledge the fact that I want to suck some toes right now. And I know it sounds weird. What do you mean? What do you mean want to suck some toes? That's nasty, that's weird. But I'm wondering, is it weird though? Because you like legs, thighs, hips, ass, tummy, hips again, and boobs, and you like facial features, hair. But goddamn, you like some feet. You want to suck on some toes, and you're weird. What do you mean? You need to understand. Feet are a part of a collective. It is not as if you like thighs. What, you like thighs? Therefore you don't even like have sex? You just like rob yourself against you rob yourself against thighs? No, it's a collective. You get a cheesecake. You get a cheesecake, and you eat the bottom of the cheesecake? Ew, the crummy part. Yes, it's a part of the package. And that's what I'm saying. I want to have some toes in my mouth. And I know that it will sound weird in a sense, but I don't much care. And another thing, I keep seeing some trans baddies on the internet, and I'm wondering, where are they at though? Where are they at though? Huh? All this talk about trans people, some of them, 10 out of 10. I'm like, what do you mean? That's a brother in Christ? And I'm just wondering, where are they at though? Respect the beard. Honestly, trans people, if you're watching this, oh fuck, hit me up though. We can chill on the couch, okay? We can play some joystick games. What the fuck? Is this real life? What the fuck is the cat doing? What the fuck is going on? Yo, what you doing though, buddy? Can't get down anymore. Come on down now, girl. Come on down now, girl. Come on down. What the fuck is going? Bro, it's not. Brother in Christ, stop going higher. Oh, can I get some toast? Oh, no. Obviously, I'm just messing around. Listen, I'm just messing around. But you never know. I hold myself open to the possibility that I may experience something new. Call me crazy. Most brothers would call me gay. I do not care. I have controversial opinions. You do not agree. So be it. Actually, I'll make it even worse. I'll make it even more controversial. I have the feeling that, dominance and submission is the main segregation in sexuality. It's not even like homosexuality and heterosexuality and transsexuality. It's just we are all sexual beings. Crazy thought. We are all sexual beings. And submission and dominance is the separator, And you just grow. Attraction grows by repetition. Lust finds a way, And this is the main reason why not to take a part of NoFap or any sort of like retention without understanding what the fuck you're doing, I might just be a living example. Because hear me out. Hear me out. As soon as I thought, oh, I have figured out the world. I will stop touching myself. And I will have superpower. It did not give me superpowers. It gave me wild sexual fantasies. Actually, follow me. I have an example. Like a sink. You have lust. This is lust. And then you're like, oh, all this wasted energy, it's still going in the sink. It's just, not going in the same direction. So yeah. If that analogy made any sense, I hope it did. Because I believe firmly that it's the truth. I guess in a sense it's got given it superpowers. Superpowers in some weird sexual ideology. That we are all sexual beings, God forbid. We're just manifested flesh into one and the other, men and women. But it's almost like biology does very little, because like I feel attracted to basically everything. It might just be because of this no fap nonsense that I did when I was younger. Who knows? Cheers. Oh. But couldn't it just be that, through nofap and through this restriction of lust found just new ways, it just dug itself wider. Because, I don't know, I've always been like highly sexual and into some fucked up shit. Like, I've had unlimited internet access for far too long, let's put it this way. And while it's been like complicated over the years, now it feels blissful, Where the river always finds the sea. It's just my river is basically an ocean because it's so fucking wide, like my cock. No. But yeah, I hope it just doesn't sound like crazy rambling, because there is something to it. But I'm not a licensed professional, to any means. I'm not a licensed professional, but I dare to speak, because in some world, one could say, like, hear me out. This is crazy. One could say that all the sexual issues in the world right now are not healthy, to any sense. Like, how does any person benefit from cutting themselves? Is that normal? Is it this thing here, is pretty powerful. It can override the physical being and make itself believe that it is something that it is not, It is not that, the feelings aren't there, because they are, and that's the point. Lust finds a way. Lust finds a way. And in a society where, sexuality is everything, let's assume that it is. Let's assume that it is. In a world where sexuality is everything, everybody is just hyper-focused on what they are sexually. And sexual experimentation takes place on a rapid pace, And people slowly and steady are just sailing towards something, Oh my God, I'm attracted to something. Because you are attracted to basically everything. You just haven't discovered it yet. Oh, I'm attracted to something. Oh my God, no way. And they find themselves in places where they could never imagine themselves to be. And because they feel comfortable or they get something from it, they believe they are that which they derive pleasure from. You know, but I have a crazy theory. Yeah, in the same way that you navigated yourself from point A to point B, you can go from point P to point A. But obviously, forcing yourself to become this one or the other node in the whole this universe of sexual experience, the forcing yourself to become something doesn't happen as fluidly. But once you like find yourself on the road or a journey towards something like sucking toes, you know, then it comes naturally to you. But if you didn't have this journey of, you know, finding some feed positive content, you probably have never realized that you are able to like toes. And that is just, you know, a game theory. But I don't know. It just feels absolutely true to me. And mock me below if you do believe me to be absolutely ridiculous right now. Well, I believe it needs to be said. Yeah, because, you know, I am, I guess, a living example of healthy hypersexuality, of just being attracted to basically everything. Obviously, I have my limits on what I would never try, because it just seems like at one point, you know, it is just a little too much. I've seen a little too much. And yeah, there's, even though I believe an absolute fact that if I were to condition myself, I could start to enjoy activities which I right now do not find pleasure from. And, you know, that's for the best. In an ideal world, you would never fluctuate. And in this world, it seems that it is possible. Yeah, so, again, you know, while I love women, just the idea of women makes me love many other things. I want to suck some toes, and I'm wondering where all the trans baddies are at. You know, I've seen some clips, and I'm wondering, like, God damn, you know, brother, come on over, you know, come on over, the water's fine. Yeah, and I'm fine with it, you know. In the past, it would have been like a conflicting feeling. I'm a man. I cannot like have sexual intercourse with a being that has a pee-pee. No. But now it feels like, you know, as long as I get pleasure and another being gets pleasure, a human being, God forbid, let's go, you know, let's go. It seems rational to me. But then again, I guess, you know, I am a little deviated in that sense. I'm deviated from the norm. But I don't know, I feel fine. And, you know, everybody I've been with feels fine. I haven't been with any trans baddies. So again, you know, hit me up. And if you're a woman with pretty toes, hit me up as well. You know, the more the merrier. We can make the Holy Trinity. Anyways, I think I've said so much. Here's the candy cane in all of its glory. Yeah, and I wish you the best. And yeah, genuinely, have the best. Just treat yourself well and believe in the best. Expect the best, and you shall have the best. So